Hey, Dan. Okay, I'm knackered. I'm done. I've been done, I don't know, close to about an hour. And the event's winding down. The last swimmers are coming in on that last link. So the course was triangular, 2.5K per circuit. So 0.8K per length or so. Anyway, the water was great. It was 72, really, really comfortable. I mean, not cold at all, but not so warm that you couldn't swim hard. But man, I got on that first, second, third, fourth, fifth leg on the second circuit. I just had a killer headache. It was like dehydration. It felt like it slowed me down a little bit. And my goggles, the goggles started biting into my eye socket, which just, then you can't fix on anything other than that. And on that last turn buoy, off there in the distance, there was a guy who started in my wave who passed me. And it was like, man, I had been in front of him that whole time, and I just couldn't. I didn't feel I could kick it in on that last length the way I usually do. But it was a good race. There were, you can see just tons of people out here, from all over. There was a blind swimmer. She does a lot of marathon swimming. And there was a one-legged swimmer and a one-armed swimmer, a mostly deaf swimmer, which is not really a liability in the water. But yeah, so I came in at about, I think, 121. I was hoping for 120. Todd came in about 128, 129. I think Pepe was like 135, and then, or 132. Anyway, Glenn was sometime after that. So here's a guy right here getting out. That was started with my wave, and he's close to finishing an hour later. So good for him. I mean, that's some work. But like I said, the water was great. Crowds were good. Everybody's really into it. And you just had, there was one gal, she was built like Brienne of Tarth. And she's a marathon cold water swimmer. Really good swimmer. I love being out here because you get so many different body types, so many different ages, abilities, and it's and everybody's really encouraging, which I find after reading all the news that we read all the time, this is a nice thing to be around. And I imagine that all road races are like this. Bike races are probably like this. Well, maybe not bikers, they're snooty people, right? But yeah, anyway, it went well. We're going to go and get some brunch, and then we're going to go to the Art Institute, where I've not been without 5 children in tow ever, I think, unless you and I went when we were through Chicago 40 years ago or whatever it was. Not 40, 35, 33, you know what I mean. Anyway, that's my story. I'm gonna go get some tea and some food and maybe a shower, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it.